With risk assessment, no matter the type, there's going to be challenges. And the challenges are logistical, and then there's also theoretical too. So let me go through a couple of them. First, the process is always a moving target. There's always added features to this. There's always features that are going away because maybe, again, you've outsourced them. So that's why this should be an annual process, because your overall system does change for your particular organization. So this is constantly a moving target, or a moving goalpost, we like to call it as well. Available resources and data. Risk assessment teams should have a high level of knowledge and experience, but you don't always get that. So that's why you need to interview the right people, the ones that are at the logs, the ones that have to do the response teams. All these different people really should be not running the assessment, but should definitely have their input in the assessment. The data availability will drive how the assessment is performed. Data consistency. There's differences in data format. There's no perfect example or a template of a risk assessment. You're not going to see one online. You're not going to see one that everybody uses. Now, there are some that might be a good help, and that's the 10Ks that go out after a big company. We talked about this with the SEC and some other government legislation we have to worry about. These 10Ks go over particular risks that they had to take care of. That might be a good format to help you build your own risk assessment, which you should have a lot more features in than just what the 10K has. But still, estimating impact effects, man, like I said before, this is always the toughest one, because this is really using past history. You're going to have to implement change management processes on top of this. There can be a lot of moving factors to this. And that's why a lot of people like to try to outsource something, because if there is a moving goalpost, that's their problem. I have you on contract for this amount of money. That's what the darn well that you're going to do. So this is impact costs, and how much that's going to be to employ that can be difficult as well. So that's where we have the challenges. Providing those results for resource application and risk assessment is another type of challenge, because, again, you're the one presenting the data here, so you need to make sure it's understandable for all of those that are really making the decisions, so they can be involved and make the right decisions as best as possible. So again, communication-wise and presenting this research, a risk assessment is very, very important, and a challenge, to say the least.